What's up guys, Andrew Yang here. Welcome to the video. The last two tutorials we've done some Metro Boomin, 21 Savage, Savage Mode 2 type stuff. So today for the third video we're going to do another Metro Boomin 21 Savage type beat tutorial. Today, a freaking bird. Today's focus is going to be I'm going to show you guys an easy way to make really cool sounding synths and how to process the melodies so that you have this really nice cloudy pad feel. And on top of that, I'll be showing you how to get that classic Metro Boomin type drum bounce. So without further ado, we'll get into FL Studio.
Wait till you see them. No. No.
Ooh, piece of candy.
I've got a few thoughts for the melody just right off the bat, so I'm thinking of finding some dark Omnisphere pads. I'll maybe add in some kind of a choir. The way I want to add my own twist into this beat is to use a Japanese koto. And if you don't know what a Japanese koto looks like, it looks like this. Japanese scales are all pentatonic scale. So I did a little bit of research and I found that there are 4 different Japanese scales. And the one that we're going to use today is called the incense scale. BPM of the beat, set it at 155. That's just a pretty standard pace for 21 Savage. And I got this awesome contact bank. It's called Koto Nation. Go to helpers, go to scale highlighting, and scroll down, find the other Japanese incense scale, and we're going to be using C# today. Once you have the timing in place, then you need to mess with the velocities. When you go above a certain velocity, you get this kind of bent pitch sound. I want to keep the very first note aggressive and then make sure that I'm not activating that pitch bend in every single note. I've got another contact bank pulled up. It's choir sounds. It's called La Fameuse Choir. It's by Cinematique. This VST is modeled after 4 different singers, and you can go into the engine and adjust whose voice is coming through more and etc. I might want to cut these off at the end here. Alright, we're gonna roll with that. Let me bounce this. The next thing that I want to add is a synth pad. So I've got Omnisphere up and I selected the preset which comes from the pads and strings section. It's called Warm Mids Pad and it sounds like this. It sounds pretty good by itself, but we've got other instruments that are playing, so we're going to go to our EQ. I'm going to pull up Drip to see what kind of effects that we can get on this Omnisphere pad. I like the ambience of that effect. I'm gonna see what RC20 can do. Again, we've got a lot of frequencies, so let's cut this down. I'm gonna go over here to Omnisphere and we're gonna do some modulation. I wanna modulate the pitch so that whenever the chord hits, it goes wah, wah, kind of like that. This source right here represents how we're going to be doing the modulation, and the target is what we're actually modulating. So what I'm going to select for this one is mod envelope 2. I would use mod envelope 1, but I already tried to do something and I messed it up. As for our target, we just want to adjust the pitch, so we can do fine pitch, pitch coarse. Now kind of the more complicated part is actually editing the envelope itself. So right now, oh my god. You can also set up your modulation by clicking this plus up here. And we see our source is our mod envelope 2. And our oscillator, we can select fine pitch. This target parameter is going to let you adjust how much that your pitch slides. With fine pitch, the most that we can go down is a whole semitone, which is minus 100 cents. So we have to move this down so it's at 0 cents. Now I'm going to build some new chords with this Omnisphere pad. Might be easier if I take off all these effects. No, 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 it's all wrong. Oh, man. I think that's it. That's pretty sick. Oh, finally, I can bounce this melody. There's a few more things that I want to do to the Koto itself. Purposely left it unprocessed because I didn't know how the choir and the pads are going to turn out. We can try to make the Koto sound darker. First thing I always like to do is make one of these patterns unique. We can turn the pitch down. Yeah, see, that's fire. So we can throw that in the beginning for the intro. I may take off some of that low end here. I've been seeing all these producers drop the sample rate of their sounds to make them sound a little more darker and more interesting, so I'll try to do that. We got the loop into Edison. We can go to the sample rate right here. Right click, make sure you click resample, and we'll do something lower, 22K. Let's try something lower. Do resample about 11,000. Yo, that's pretty fire. So now we can just go up to the top right and then click this, hold it, and just drag it into the playlist. Let's see what halftime sounds like. I like to have something different with my melody every 8 bars. So we're going from the kind of down sampled sound, and we're going back to the low. And to make this one unique from the beginning, I'm gonna stagger the notes like this, I guess. So this transition's better. We can go to the sample and let's do generic bleeding, or sorry, smooth bleeding. So I'm just gonna go through the sounds that I got between several kits. Yeah, it will be basic. I'll go ahead and use the spins. I've been using it a lot lately. I noticed a few of the productions on the new album, Metro kind of changed up the 808s, so we'll have 2. We have the spins 808. We'll go ahead and grab this one as well. Yep, gonna take that. Give me this one. Let's get that open hat. I like that snare. We'll take that one. Let's head over to Drum Sauce by Producer Grind. Their kits have been really fire lately. Let me find that triangle. It's in perks. Yeah, I like that snare. It's kind of dirty. It's got a lot of punch to it. By the way, guys, I'm working on my very first drum kit. It's gonna be completely free, and I'll drop it when I hit 1K subs. Let's try the other ones. Snare's a little long, so let's cut out some of that tail. Do 1/3 step again. I've got the spins 808 processed like this. If you want a more in-depth tutorial on how I do my 808s, then the card is linked right there. Go check it out if you want. I always like to pair my kicks with open hats, so let's get this open hat. Hey, let's go ahead and throw a triangle in there. We're gonna use a completely different 808 that I've already created and processed. So here we go, guys. I've got this really basic intro. I'm probably gonna add in some filters and maybe some other effects to just try to make the intro more interesting. And then we've got a hook here and it gets into the verse and then we're just repeating it throughout. And before I play this for you, I just want to thank you for your time. I do put a lot of effort into these videos, and if you're not subscribed to the Kame House yet, you can do so by hitting the sub button. If you have any questions or you want to request a specific tutorial, just hit me up on Instagram at KazeBeat and I'll be sure to get back to you, or you can drop a comments down below. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Hopefully you guys like this, you learned some cool techniques, and I'll be seeing you for the next video.